You're watching News Hour on Some TV, the pulse of the nation. Where clarity lights the way and journalism makes an impact. Stay connected, join the conversation on Facebook at Some TV and stream us live on YouTube at Some TV Live. Now the major headlines. Education crisis persists because federal government neglects ASUU sector. Anambra Governor Charles Soludo wins November 8 election, securing 4,222 votes. PDP wins all 16 local government areas in Taraba State Council elections as Gabriel Olayinka congratulates Taraba local government areas election winners, urging them to be transparent and diligent. Chief of Army Staff visits JTF in the Northeast, inspecting units and emphasizing counter-terrorism efforts. I am Esther Oka-Stephen with the news in full. The president of the Academic Staff Union of Universities, Professor Chris Paiwuna, has said the federal government does not prioritize education because its officials do not consider the sector's problem as national concerns requiring collective responsibilities. Paiwuna, who spoke during the Toyin Falola interview on Sunday in a virtual conversation titled A Conversation with the ASUU President, said the indifference of key government officials towards the education sector has made it difficult to achieve sustainable reforms. According to him, members of the Federal Executive Councils often view education challenges as the sole responsibilities of the Minister of Education. ASUU has no longer relied on strike to press for its demand. The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has declared Anambra Governor Charles Chukwuma Soludo winner of the November 8 election. Soludo of APGA secured 4,266 votes across all 21 local government areas, defeating APC's Nicholas Okechukwu, who had 99 votes, announced by returning officers. Professor Adogba Bright, the result reinforced APGA's dominance in the state. Soludo's re-election emphasized continuity in governance and political stability within Anambra State. Shortly after the INEC declaration, Anambra AAC governorship candidate Chioma Ifemolidike declared herself winner of the November 8, 2025 election after polling 292 votes amid allegations of vote buying. Post on X, she affirmed her victory and promised a special lunch for her 292 supporters. Despite her claim, INEC officially declared Governor Charles Soludo the winner, having secured all 21 local government areas and defeating 15 candidates to earn a second term, reinforcing APGA's dominance. The People Democratic Party won all 16 local government areas in Taraba State Council election held on 8 November 2025. The Taraba State Independent Electoral Commission oversaw a process described as peaceful and credible, though turning out was relatively low. Observers and security agencies assured smooth voting. Residents commended Governor Abu Kefas for sustaining democratic governance, expressing hope that newly elected chairman will drive grassroots development and strengthen local administrations, reinforcing Taraba political stability and community trust. Gabriel Olayinka, CEO of Some TV and Taraba News, has congratulated all candidates. We now go on a brief commercial break. We'll be right back shortly. Please don't change the channel. Welcome back. Gabriel Olayinka, CEO of Some TV and Taraba newspaper, has congratulated all candidates who emerged victorious in the recently concluded local government elections in Taraba State. He urged them to recognize the trust placed in them by the electorate, stressing the need for transparency, diligence, and commitment to public service. Olayinka called on the winners to justify the confidence and expectations of the people. The Nigerian Supreme Council for Islamic Affairs on Sunday dismissed the allegations of Christians' genocide in Nigeria, describing it as false, dangerous, and politically motivated. Speaking at the press conference in Abuja, the NSCIA Secretary-General Professor Ishaq Olayede accused the Western media and political figures of trumpeting the allegations of Christian genocide as part of an alleged coordinated campaign to destabilize Nigeria. But the president of the Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria, Bishop Wale Oke, insisted that there is Christian genocide in Nigeria. There is no other name to call it. No Christian group is attacking Muslims. Patience of the church is being stretched, Oke said during a visit to the Olubadan of Ibadan, Oba Rashidi Ladoja, at the weekend. The newly elected chairman in Jalingo local government, Honorable Nuru Dansoho, has called on the people of the local government to cooperate with him to bring the divide of democracy to the people of the area. The newly elected chairman stated this today in Jalingo shortly after the returning officer declared him the winner of the Saturday 8 November chairman election. This is all for this edition of News Hour from Some TV.